Yo, Miko, what's going on, my dude? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What have we got today? We're going to jump on a little earlier. There we go. Jump on a little earlier. Get some B content in. Race C content in. And then we are going to go from there. Actually, we'll change car. This should be alright for tonight. Change car. Where is it? The Renault. My Dr. Pepper Renault. Excuse me. And we will go from there. I have to say, these bugs on screens and everything, doing my head in. Absolutely doing my head in. Yeah, we'll refresh shortly. That's cool. Let's get onto it. No, the GDR. I was doing Bs on Monday. And Monday, yeah, we did okay. I was actually surprised with how quiet the lobby, the stream was as well. The stream was very quiet. But yeah, we managed a P2. Shot ourselves in the foot with a P1. Ended up, I think, 5th, which happens here. You know, the quality driving I have. But yeah, we're slowly moving. Slowly moving. There we go. We'll get into... Actually, do we even have the... Nope. Go to the shop and purchase some softs. There we go. We'll put the softs on the start. And then before we get into it, we will do some qualifying. So, if I can get like a minute 30, 31 would be ideal. 31.5 would be ideal. It's funny how we got someone that's watching and then they remove their like. I don't understand why people are doing that. So I know this is going to be a very long race. What was it, 14 laps? I think it was. There we go. Put it on the bigger screen. Put it on the bigger screen. Let's start again. I feel like I'm sideways. Oh, I'm even worse than what I was. Second is definitely the gear around there. All I know is this angle and everything is not ideal for the braking foot. Yeah, I don't understand how some of that works. I don't understand why people sub to unsub or like to unlike. It's just a bit silly, I feel. But yeah, you're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. I just can't wait till we get back into our place. That will be great. As I tell you, the constant setting up of this. Oh yeah, even Monday. Oh, that's too wide. Like even Monday night, like it was the most dead. Like it was even worse than my first original ever stream. Or close to it anyway. Or we might be able to sneak in. Yeah. Yeah, I think when you're clocking almost 300,000 subs on YouTube as a sim racer, that's pretty impressive though. Like 300,000 subscribers, that's a lot of people. Like even when you think about it, what are you on? You're on like 87 or 90, we'll say 90 people. 90 people's a lot of people when you really like look at the bigger picture of it all. When you look at the real bigger picture, like you put 90 people in a room, that's a lot of people. Because I remember I was talking to someone and they're like, oh, you know, what have I got, like 227? They're like, oh, 227 people isn't that much. I said, think about putting 227 people in a room and then like look at it like that, and they're like, yeah, that sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, that last corner is going to be the death of me. It's always the issue I have. Always the issue I have. Thanks very much for those that have joined tonight or so far. Let that kick off. Ready, 3, 2, 1, boom. But yeah, it's when you break it down like that, like think of like your lounge room, like 90 people in there. What have we got on here? Nobody. So yeah, when you break it down like that, like it's a lot bigger and a lot more than you think. Yeah, and that's it. Like when you really break it down, it's like, you know, into different scenarios. It's definitely one of those things where you go, oh crap, okay, yeah, that's completely different. Have I got a different... Oh, it's a Trophy 11. Trophy 11. I don't know why I got the Magnane GR4. That's all good. We'll go buy a new car, I think. Even if we have to go do a quick daily challenge or weekly challenge, that works too. Or we might just use something else. Oh yes, Teddy behind has got the JB Hi-Fi Group 4 Porsche. Not bad. But yeah, when you explain it to people like that, it's far more interesting to think of it in that aspect. You know, it's 300,000 people would be like a, you know, like an entertainment center, like what you'd have like you have a music. Oh, I forgot to change tires. Whoops. Oh man, it must be sleeping. It'd be like what, like a music, like a concert would be. And then, you know, it's like, you know, 90 people would be like a small car meet. Oh, there goes the Alpha. Is this guy serious? Japanese, man. But yeah, when you do the comparisons, it's definitely one of those things you go, wow, that's, yeah, you're big. Yeah, I don't know why you'd include Facebook, but once we get back, I am going to try and rebuild my Twitch. No, it's half a second in that. Rebuild my Twitch. Jules streams his Twitch. Oh, both of us. because I'd love to grow that because that is monetized. But yeah, I can understand why he's done it. It's more of an income, and it's always what I've wanted to do because obviously I'm already monetized on Twitch, so it's like just trying to build all of that up. And then you can sort of push. Oh yeah, and that's one thing I've always recommended. Don't compare. Just look at your analytics. Just have a look at your analytics more than anybody else's. And I look at other people and see what I can do differently to them. And I think that's the thing, all of it. Trying to look what you can do differently to someone else to stand out. Or copy and paste, but put your own sort of touch on it. Because I've already got ideas of what I want to do as we sort of get back into the swing of not traveling. How do you have almost 65,000 hours? That is ridiculous. Like, I know that I had, a bit of, 65. I thought you said, yeah. I was like, what in the world? Just gonna say, it's like you've bought viewers. You've bought viewers. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. You've bought watch time, which people do. People do. Like, people seriously buy watch time, and they buy subscribers, which I think is so wrong. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I'm sitting at about 1650 at the moment. Which is not too bad for the first year. I do look forward to making some content, some long form content like liveries and that. Oh yeah, look, I do the same thing, to be fair. I use a device that's hooked up to a different internet and then just let playlists run, especially when we're traveling and we've got two TVs. And then I do the iPads as well when I'm trying to boost some hours. Oh man, that front right is getting abused. Absolutely abused. But look, you got to support yourself. That's the thing. You got to support yourself, and you got to try and get yourself up and going. So, there's nothing wrong with it. I sort of did the same thing with Twitch many years ago, trying to get monetized. I think I got it. I got monetized within the. It is 3,000 hours is a lot of watch time. Like, even when you break it down, I think it works out. It's because you look at it 165 per week. I think it works out it's about 6 months of actual. 6 months of actual watching. course he's going to do that. But yeah, 3,000 hours, and then going to the next step of monetization, that's just an extra 1,000 hours. Yeah, I think I did read somewhere what 3,000 hours equivalent to. Thank you very much for whoever recently subscribed. Much appreciated. 228, let's go. I think too, if you set yourself a schedule in regards to like streaming too, you'll be able to set yourself being consistent that way. Yeah, there you go, 125 days, which is like 3.5 months, or just over 4 months. Oh, that outside tire is cooked. Yeah, I have subbed. I subbed last night. Oh yeah, I'm talking about my subs. But yeah, I subbed to your channel Monday night, I think it was, when you were in stream. I went in and subbed after we'd finished up here. But yeah, it's crazy, like the amount of people that come in, they subscribe and then they just don't hang around and chat. I think the other crazy one was I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I had like 6 people subscribe after I'd finished streaming. Yeah, hopefully I can catch you in your stream. Was it Friday? Oh, 16 seconds. That is got to be like the longest pit. The longest pit. That's a third gear corner. Don't need to carry it out like I did. Let's see if Jun changes to hards. Mandatory softer hards. But yeah, my goal is if I can hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll be chuffed. Because that would have been bigger than what I expected from the beginning of the year. Yeah, nice. So everybody's pitting. Yaminru. Seems like everybody's pitted. 1 to 4 has it. Too wide, man. This corner always gets me. With all these people I can potentially pass, and it seems like I'm not going to, because they'll be coming out just up here, just up ahead. Okay, so we ended up staying 9th. That's alright. Mind you, I didn't realise there was only 11 people left in this race. Yeah, I should be able to get into it. I do plan on doing a 24-hour race myself. I just need to plan it. Whether it's during the week or it's a weekend, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do plan on doing a 24-hour race. Not at Le Mans. I'm thinking of somewhere a bit different. I'm also trying to work out what our next what our potential next race would be. So yeah, that's going to change. I think I originally had the first weekend in October, which is going to change. Probably the week after. Bro, have your radar on. That is ridiculous. Jeez, this mustn't be the race for everybody this week. Which I can sort of understand why. Radion, how are we, my dude? Thank you very much for jumping in. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, that's two. Oh, we actually kept it. Wow. But how are we, my dude? Long time since I've seen you in chat. Hope you're doing well. Hope the UK is not under fire yet, having a civil war. Or almost just a bit. Oh, how did he save that? How did he not? I'm pretty sure he had one before. Must have served it. America. Oh, in the Ferrari. What's wrong, mister? Sorry? Yeah. Is it finished? Yeah. There's a knife. So when Daddy had his dinner. Sorry for the distractions. Little man just come in. Yeah, there's no chippies. See ya. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Why would you do that? Why would you even attempt that? But I need recommendations too for a TV that is high refresh rate is what I need. It has to be between 38 to 42 inches. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. But I have to say, the hards are a much different tire compared to the softs. Oh, I just realised the position board in the distance there. That was kind of cool. I felt like that should have been a bit of a cleaner corner, but there was a guy behind me. That was somewhat clean. Cleaner than our last lap. Well, yeah, I've got a few things in the works, in the plans. Oh, keep it on the track, keep it on the track. There's half a second there for sure, surely. Ferraris are screaming into the position. God. feel like this Renault is quicker than that Renault. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. 2 laps left. Oh, too far. Allows our mate behind us to catch up, which is not ideal. Look at what? Oh, TVs, yeah. I have been looking at a few, and yeah, I think the biggest thing I'm trying to work out is I want to. Yeah, Samsung's usually a good choice. I think the big thing I want, I'd like an ultra wide, but I know the PlayStation doesn't take on. It's like it only maxes out at 21.9 compared to anything else. Oh, America. So this one up ahead's not. I guess it's not too bad in comparison to the Group 4. I'm actually surprised we haven't had any. Yeah, because I've been looking at gaming monitors, but I don't think some of the prices of them. No, well, the funny thing is, I would be using it as. I wouldn't be using the TV. I'm trying to explain this to how it's going to sort of make sense. So when you're in OBS, you can set up a certain screen for projection. So the screen would actually be through the PC. So I'm just trying to work out as if I do apologise if the stream is a bit buggy. Actually, I've got to take my phone off the Wi-Fi is what it is. So yeah, the screen would actually be off the PC more than it would be from the PlayStation, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to work out to see is if I have it through the PC, what difference is there going to be? Why would you do that, mate? Ridiculous. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to work out. I have not been able to find any information on it, because then what I do, especially when I make thumbnails for the stream, I project it as a big screen on the PC, so then I can do obviously a snip. That's how I do all my thumbnails, and then I just open it up in Photopea and then throw my text and do duplicate layers and do all those interesting things. I hope it doesn't pin me for going off the track like that. I was giving him space. So I'm hoping that can work, because if not, it means I've got an awesome ultra wide screen I can use. Geez, not a bad way to finish. How I do, look, I'm going to tell you this, how I do all of my videos. Oh, geez, look at all the penalties. Forgot to do tyres, forgot to change tyres. So, how I do all of my videos is depending on what we're doing. If we're doing a race of the week, it's pretty much just everything's through the computer. So I just sit there. Obviously, right now I'm recording the stream so I can make the shorts. Yeah, actually, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. I jumped up into 4th. So I'd like to know what happened there. Oh, it's the 1 minute penalties. That's not bad. I'll take that. Especially Techno Throttle. He was behind me. So it's the dude in the Lamborghini that pushed us down and up into 4th. But yeah, there's everything I do is through the PC. So like right now, recording. So that becomes the stuff I can use for shorts. I'm gonna be honest. That's a very boring race. We'll obviously keep the replay of your race. Also doesn't help when it comes to doing the community races that I have all of that cleared. So that's another big thing I got to do is go through and record all of my races for potential content. But I'm not going to make really too much content from being on the road. It's more once we get back. And I have a rough date, but I'm not telling you guys. It's all going to be a surprise. But yeah, you do everything. Just record your streams. If you're doing everything via a computer, if you do it through a phone, it's going to be harder. If you're going to be doing it through anything else, it makes it far more difficult. But if you guys want, once I get back into our place, let me know if you want a video on a how-to if you're to do your own content, because I think that will help a lot of you guys that are on your way up. I've been doing content for a little while, so I have an understanding of it. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you do it through PC, it makes it different. So you get yourself a capture card, get yourself another HDMI, and then yeah, I ideally want to do a setup video as well for you guys once we're back in our place. So that's all coming. I'll do a how-to set up for streaming via PC, and then go from there. So there's a lot of things we want to do. I want to do for you guys, and then obviously once we hit that big 500 number and then 1,000 number, most of that money will come back to you guys in regards to leagues. But yeah, I actually note that in my phone. McMurphy, how are we, my dude? McMurphy, nice. Look, I loved Akfe. I thought Akfe was sweet. Let me put in my notes. How to make content video. Nope. How to make content. Oh, that's content video. There we go. So yeah, like in my if you're going to run through PC, just buy yourself a headset. It's all you need. That's all I do. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to autofocus, but yeah, this little list here is everything that I've got to make, which will be fun. So yeah, when you go from PlayStation to capture card, from capture card, which goes into PC, to then I like Duckfay. But if you change it to what you want, because I'll be changing, because technically my PSN is I am McT, which is my other YouTube channel. So this will be getting changed to Mick Goes Racing. But yeah, if you do PC, PlayStation to capture card then plugs into your PC. Then from the capture card, it has an input, and then does an output. So that output goes to your TV. So, well, that's what. But when I also play, I don't. Yeah, I do the same thing. I pretty much have my PC's on, when it's not in a box, it's on 24/7. But what you could do, depends on how you want to set it up too. Because what you could do is you could run a HDMI splitter if you really wanted to. HDMI splitter, so you could go from PlayStation to splitter, then that splitter goes off to your TV on one side, then the other side goes off to your capture card, PC, and back into your TV. There's many different ways to skin a cat, is what I like to say. But there was something we were going to do. Do we do? So yeah, that was. I think we just get back and we do. No, yeah, I didn't really like that race. It felt really boring. We'll jump into here. Let's have a look at what people have got going. So yeah, that's an option too. Where am I sitting? 4th. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know how I managed that. So yeah, that gives you many different options. I think me personally, when it comes to a lot of things, wow, I would have thought the GDR would have been a meta for the week. But you got the M6 Sprint, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. Couple of GDRs. Just didn't think the oh, that's right. I remember what we're going to do. What have we still got? I think we've got about 10 minutes, which we'll probably miss this race. So, come on, let's go back. Yeah, so there's many different things you can do to do all of that. But I think with me personally, I'm always in that content creation mindset. So everything for me is usually, what do we got? RX7, WRX, and some. Wow, I was expecting the smaller stack, but I'll take this. What was it 10,000 credits? 30,000. Wow. Oh, that's right. Omid was using the Citron the other day. But yeah, there's many different ways you can do things. I think for me personally, yeah, I'm always thinking content. Hence why it's always headset. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it all comes down to as well what to really do with my main channel. Whether it gets turned into another sim racing content channel, or it's a let's have a look actually. AMG. Whether I turn that my main channel into a sim racing content, or I keep it as FIFA content. I think that's my biggest thing, is trying to work out what I'm going to do with that channel, because there's 1,000 subscribers on there, and I know it's actually not too bad. Ooh, too much. Let's start that again. Oh. And then yeah, I think it's also, there's so much, man. There's so much you can do with streaming and content. Yeah, I could go on for hours talking about it all. Just go exclamation mark YouTube, I think it is, or second channel. That's not ideal. That's not where I want to be. Yeah, there's one of them. I do know there's. Give me a second. I'll have a look. I do know there's a command for it. This one, possibly. YouTube 2. If you go exclamation mark YouTube 2, it will come up with my other channel. like the letter 2, the number, like the actual number 2. Excuse me. Yeah, that's all FIFA stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy doing that stuff. There you go. It's link's broken, actually. Let me know if it actually opens. It should take me to it should take it to IMCT. Oh my god. Let me have a look. Did it actually work? Yep, no, it didn't work. My bad. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. But yeah, just search I am Mick T, and then that will come up. Well, lucky we sorted that one out. Let's go YouTube. Pretty sure it's all the same. Yeah, it's all the same. That would be 1008, I think it is. 1008. I do apologize about how slow the channel is. Should be about 1008. 1007. That's all good. Well, let's sort of get past this first corner. That's the biggest issue. Yeah, it just says 1000. I think once we sort of get more and more, it will go up. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out what to do with it. Whether it becomes, you know, other sim content like iRacing and Forza and LMU and AMS2 and, you know, NASCAR Heat and F1 and just all those other titles, and then just keep this as the main. Are we going to have issues with this? You know, we make that everything else that isn't Gran Turismo. Because yeah, sort of looking at it, how I would do other content for that would be I'd spend a day recording it, and then I'll just turn it into oh wow, we did it. And then we just do like mini series for it. So it's like 3 videos per career. And it means too, I guess the community can sort of jump in and recommend who to sign and go from there. But yeah, I've got a lot of a problem is I think too many problems, too many things at once is my issue. This is definitely quicker than the GDR. Whoa, that chair just rocked. Well, I got a little bit hairy. Definitely not a quicker lap, but close. Close, a good second difference there. All right, mate. Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll see you Monday for the next stream. No, we're not going to make this race, but it's cool. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, it's raining over there. I thought you were heading to work. Oh, this is a scary vehicle, man. Oh, there's a wall. How are we, Wayne? Welcome in. Oh, I'm going to actually... As fun as it was to use that, I'm going to jump back into the GDR. Hopefully we've got enough time. Probably not. Come on. Oh, man. Definitely wouldn't have enough time. Ah, well, we'll just keep it. Oh, that's always good. Going okay is always better than not going at all. That is for sure. Oh, there we go, Elwano. We got you in here. TOS 1000. Probably the only. We're still in Early Beach. We're still in Early Beach tonight. We head off tomorrow to our next stop, which will be Rockhampton. So that will be 2 nights, I think it was. Then I think from there we go to Agnes Waters. Agnes Waters will be the will probably be Monday night stream, and then we're just waiting on one place to get back to us in regards to being there for a bit longer and having a cabin instead of a caravan while we put the van into for its service, which we booked it in for a little bit of time. Oh, away we go. Let's see how we go. What are we starting? 4th. We got fastest ever, Miji Kakorn, and then we also have who else we have? Then we also have Tank. And away we go. 4 laps. What are we again? Trial Mountain. Let's go. Let's see what we can achieve. I think I might test out the M6. I think the M6 might be the next one we test out. You just launched it in the Mazda. Who was that? Shishindu. He's on here again. Oh, that could have been in the wall. But I'm glad we sort of held that. That's what I mean. I think the problem is when it comes to BOP with the AMG, it underpowers it so much. It underpowers it so much that you don't really, you're not able to do any sort of mid speeds in it. McMurphy, Marley. Look, it's It's a lot of composure, Big Murphy. A lot of composure. And it's also about, you know, when I'm streaming, I've you know, we've got one following that guy into the same position. Where is he still there? Nope, he's gone. And you know, I've got some kids that rock in. Oh, look, it is what it is. You know, I'm not a Gran Turismo World Series driver. I'm here for a bit of fun. Enjoy the community of chat. Like, yeah, sure, I could get all frustrated and annoyed, but you know, it's, at the end of the day, it's just a game. And then yeah, I have some kids that come in too, so I don't really, you know, want to be swearing my mouth, you know, swearing off because this happens. It's definitely not the car for me, the AMG. Real life, I'll take one any day of the week. Just on this particular track, not for me. But yeah, there's I guess a lot of reasons why I sort of I don't know what. This is not the usual car on this Marley. I usually use the GDR, but send it away. How do you guys retract messages? I don't understand. It's the first time also. That's all good. All good. First time we've done this track tonight. We did the Laguna before. We did Laguna before, and that got, I thought 13 laps there with the Group 4s it's pretty boring. Yeah, I did watch one guy the other night, his lap time, and that sort of gave me some pointers. And the thing is too, when it comes to stuff like this too, you know, I'm, you know, dead last, and then Shishindu, Jesus mate, he's been in these lobbies for the last couple of weeks, and like, what was it? Deep Forest last week, we just hit the last lap and then just sit in pit. Made no sense. It's not going to affect me anyway. It's too far ahead. But I do know we are, when we do, I know it's a lot of talking about when we do get back into our place, the biggest grind we will have is to try and get up to sea levels. Oh yeah, that sometimes happens, and it's just like, meh. You know, 2 can play at that game. 2 can always play at that game, and I think that's what people forget. You know, you come up against someone that wants to barge you out the way. There's been times I've been punted and then I become the punter. But I also know if, you know, I didn't do it deliberately, I sort of sit back, wait for them to pass, and or you get the occasional one that because you're waiting for them to pass, they think it's the okay for them to barge you out the way. It's like, mate, I was letting you go because I made the poor mistake. You sort of got to be calm, because there's no point getting too frustrated as well, I think. But also, how have you gone in looking on Facebook Marketplace at a wheel and pedals, Murphy? You been keeping an eye out on what's on there? Oh yeah, and it gets like that, unfortunately. It gets like that, and it's super annoying. What I had found is if you go onto if you find their username, you go in and you block them. I have found that sort of gets rid of them, so that they match with you again. Some people say it works, some people say it doesn't. But we finished last and not dead last. How good. Oh, C7. Okay. Well done, Wayne. That's what I'm after. The Citroen race car. Well done, Wayne. Top 5. Let's go. Round of applause for Wayne. But yeah, from what I've understood, if you can go in there, I'm pretty sure you can go in and block them. Block their gamer tag, so you shouldn't get them. Some people say it works, some people say it doesn't. I found it has worked for me. It may work for you. So yeah. Yeah, not bad, Dwayne. Not bad. Was that you that launched it on turn 1? What was the other car I was going to pick? The Sprint. Let's see how we go with this. I know he gets very rear end happy. I ended up just getting knocked out and then shooting myself in the foot for multiple other times. Let's see what we can achieve with the M6. 8 minutes. I think that's the problem with some of these races too. There's just too long in between. Too long in between. That was probably almost too slow coming into there. Oh, of course. Of course. Too much sauce, as we like to say. Yeah, even if you sort of put your radius to, like, you know, somewhere that you're happy to travel to, and then just sort of say, you know, you're an hour and a half away or whatever the case may be, that's always a good one. Lanka, how are we? I do not know even what any of that is, but sure. Do we have a bot, do we? Let's do this. Oh. Oh, cancel. Hopefully that stops this person. It's actually the first time we've had any troubles with bots like that. Oh, I do apologise. Golden bar has come up. Oh, that's right. We're going to also, yeah, and that's it. You just make a day trip. Do a day trip of everything. Go from there. See what you can find. Foxy, how are we, my dude? Oh, why is that? What happened? What happened? What do you mean, Wayne, with the bot messages? Yeah, it seems like it. It's a first for the channel. I know I used to get a lot of bot messages over on Twitch. Oh, the M6 feels so much more clearer going through that part of the track. Obviously not the fastest just yet, but we'll get there. And what, that doesn't have internet or your PlayStation? Which is annoying. Oh, yeah, that's a first, to be fair. We haven't had bots like that at all. But that's a bit annoying, Foxy. So how are you on the stream at the moment? I don't know why the internet's playing up. Don't know why. Oh, it's very similar lap times to what we had just before. Oh yeah, a little quicker. Not too bad. Still 2.5 second and a half off the actual normal lap time. Oh, stream's been going wild for a good lap. Oh, there we go. We're in front. We're in front. Still dropping frames. I don't know why. I do apologise. Stream Elements. I don't think anybody's going to subscribe when the stream is like this. Are we going to knock our time off, or what's the deal? Oh, so close. So close. Would have thought that would have been so much better. I do apologise about the stream issue. Jesus. I do apologise about that. But I do look forward to when we are able not to have this Macca's Wi-Fi. You know, the funny thing was, I was speaking to someone the other day about this, and they said, what you should do, what you should do is, wow, what a bloody lobby. What a lobby. For me to start 12th. Insane. Is to actually do a stream outside of Macca's. Because of how funny the Macca's Wi-Fi thing is. I thought it was actually a smart idea. A very smart idea. It'd actually probably get a bit of a following too. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Good to see you all. George Floyd is dead last. Pretty funny too. Some of these names. Oh, Wayno's in the M6 as well. I've also got to remove that number 97 off the front of the dash, the bonnet. Don't know why it's there. Here we go. Away we go. If we could move up to an 8th, that would be ideal. Rinbo up ahead. Feral Panda, I'm pretty sure we've raced against before. Whoa! What the bloody hell was that? That was not ideal, not how I expected to start this race. Bloody George Floyd. All I know is a curlew or some possum thing that's nearby has done a number 2 and it bloody stinks. Whatever it is around here bloody stinks. Anima? What? Why? But how are we, Sosa? Oh, there's a wall there. And there's a wall on this side. It's not been the ideal first lap, that's for sure. Especially with this lobby, man. This lobby is just full of good drivers. Excuse me. Rest in peace to headphone listeners. It's not how you meant to take that corner, but sure. You can't go any further than first gear when you're in first gear. almost. Sound like old mate behind me. Oh, actually, it might have been George Floyd that crashed us before. Yep, it's Georgie Floyd. Let's see how we can go with him. Duncanada, number... Where is he? Oh, he's first, so it makes sense. Makes sense why he's fastest lap. But I want to overtake George Floyd. He's one of these drivers, is he? Try to take me out. Not fast enough, buddy. Not fast enough. Pump drafted old mate behind him. Not too bad, not too bad. Whoa, that's not ideal. It's not where we want to go. Almost going to come screaming up behind us. Just about. Soso, why would you even put enema in a chat? It's the most randomest thing you would put. Does this guy really want to have a go? Because we can really have a go. Brake checking for what reason, buddy? You watch, he's going to sit right in my path. Ridiculous. Yeah, it just annoys me when people do that. It's like, why? Keep up, buddy. Keep up. Yeah, when you get drivers like that, you just want to, well, that's not where you want to go. When you get drivers like that, you just fight back. It's the sad reality of those that don't know racing etiquette. I'm pretty sure I've just beat him. I just did. Look at that. Just beat him. Just beat him. How good. I'm trying to work it out. Oh, El Wayno with his 1 second penalty. You only serve 1 second, even if you haven't been able to. If you weren't able to serve your penalty during the race. A clean race, cool. I'll take that. Where is he? Is he here? Yeah. Oh, look, it does get a bit annoying. Oh, look, I wouldn't say they reckon for all of us. They reckon for themselves more than anything else. Why would it be for themselves? Because it's one of those things where they just need to learn to be a little bit more patient. Like, I look at, I was actually watching my first stream the other week, and like my racing etiquette back then to what it is now. It's far different. Like, it's definitely one of those things where I've gotten better. Obviously, I would have ideally liked to have been up in C, B lobbies by now, but I've been getting better. It's just obviously some weeks are a bit more of a challenge than others, and then that just wrecks the driver rating, which there's no issue with that. But you got to start somewhere. Oh, I probably held too long on the brakes in that. That's fine. But you had a pretty good race from what I saw, Wayne. It was actually a very tough lobby. Like, looking at it, to start 12th and 13th, and I think you finished, what, 10th? That's actually not a bad finish. Not a bad finish at all. Yeah, I had a few little issues dealing with George Floyd is what was my problem. Oh, can't hit a wall. I'm pretty sure that's who took me out the first corner of the first lap. So I was just sort of trying to catch up and defend. Let's see, what do we got for this? Oh, how are we slower than what we were before? The crazy thing is, like, we've got cars that go past, right? Because we are out in the open. They're just so off-putting. So off-putting. And I should also be off-putting. Jesus, about even with this this back straight. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Slowly creeping up in time. Oh, is that gonna cut our time? It did. 4:04. Let's go. Let's go. Might not be much, but it's something. Yeah, as he should have. As he should have. Yeah, because he knocked. I think he knocked two of us. That's what had happened. Oh, there's a wall. I like how the sign on the corner there said no stopping. Hang on a minute. Where's the signs gone? Where's the signs? There's usually signs here. I'm pretty sure my thumbnail had signs in this. Let's have a look. Yeah, where's the signs? My thumbnail has signs in the background. Keep that for later. Well, yeah, that's crazy. But let's jump in, restart. I don't think we'll have enough time. Nope. Not even close. But, yeah. Alright, I've got a question for those that are still here in chat and that have been following me for a little while now. I would like to know if there was one thing that you could see me make a change in regards to my streaming, what would it be? Obviously, yes, I'm aware that I'm on the road at the moment, so it makes it a little bit more challenging for some things. But if you could add one thing to my stream, what would it be? Or if there's one thing you could change about my stream, what would it be? Oh, that's a massive cut of corner, and I'm going to check out these RVs over here. Because there's 7 of you watching, so I'm expecting some sort of answer from somebody. Thank you very much for jumping in, Feral Panda. Welcome in. I did hear the wonderful sounds of our GTR Group 3, and thank you very much for our last race too. I've seen you a bit in some of the weekly races, and it's great to see you here in chat. The fact that we've dropped down now from 7 to 4 viewers is a bit bizarre. But welcome in, Feral Panda. Welcome in. Now a Pit Crew member. Just by subscribing. How good. Now we're at 229. Almost halfway to that number we're chasing in 500 subscribers. Yeah, a bunch of new people here. Let's have a look at something while we're here. GT stats, let's refresh. And the weather, let's refresh as well. Yeah, definitely taking a few hits now that we are finishing in weird positions. Larry Lorikeet, interesting name. Larry Lorikeet left, which is nice for some. Geez, we've got a big change in a bunch of these positions, or qualifying times is what it is. Yeah, welcome in, Panda. Hope you've had a good week, even though it is Wednesday. Let's see, unfortunately we don't have George in here. That's a bit disappointing. But that's okay. That's okay. Yes. But I don't really want to see what's behind me, if that makes sense. I'll show you. You just change the view on this. You just change the view on this. You go to the bumper view instead of bonnet view, or roof view, whatever they call it. See, you go that one. But I don't really like the rear view camera. Oh, someone's sleeping. I like to see what's ahead, not what's behind. And I've got the radar for what's behind anyway. It's like 6 of us taking this corner all at once. I'm the one that takes the wall. But look, we'll take P6. Yeah, you want the bumper view, the bumper cam. Mate, I saved him, and then he managed to spin out. I don't know if that was him that just left. Yeah, there's only the bumper cam to have that rear view sort of camera. Oh, that got a bit hairy. Yeah, occasionally you do, but I try and not bother too much. I can always go like this if I'm trying to see what they're doing. Legend, Veril, we saw that come through. Thank you very much. Hope your week has been wonderful. Oh, there's a wall there. And there we go. Into... That is the... Ooh. That is a new one. Oh, okay. Just puts me on the wall. Wow, that's a new one. That's a first. That is a first. Wow. Actually, it's a second. The first time was when we did Group 4 up at Mount Panorama. But yeah, thank you very much for subscribing and becoming a Pit Crew member there, Panda. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Actually, I might be on, but I won't be streaming. I don't know yet. It's just a lot to sort of set up when I'm just doing play around, to be fair. When we get back into our place, I will be streaming 3 times a week. We will do a community stream, a community race as well, so do keep an eye out for the community post. And then once that is all underway, we will have a Google Documents form. Can't park there, sir. Or you. A Google Documents form for registration. So do keep an eye out too in our streams, because there will be links to that. So yeah, I want to do 100 laps with weather. I feel like what we did at Spa, but we did 50 laps. So I'm trying to work out something that's a quick race, but also that's going to take sort of 3 hours, 2 hours. Again, I like to sort of play around with tire wear and fuel as well, so that's another one. So yeah, I have an idea with what I want to do. It's just I want to see if you guys are keen for it as well. But yeah, I won't be streaming or racing tomorrow night. It's just trying to putt along, and yeah, because it's going to be a big day tomorrow. We've got 6 hours of driving, and then obviously it's getting the van into its spot and setting up, and it's just a very big day. Mind you, I probably won't go to bed till like 10 o'clock anyway. But funny enough, I've actually been playing the Switch the last few nights. Obviously, Monday night I'm on this, Wednesday night I'm on this. Last night I was on the Switch doing FIFA 22, which is actually quite an interesting way of playing. But yeah, I've got a few things in the works that I want to do with you guys. I just want to see if you guys are keen for it. It's just sad though, because I've been missing a few of my regulars that are in here. Robbie Booster being one, Mark Tirana, or Tirana guy. But yeah, no racing tomorrow, unfortunately. Just a big day of driving, real life driving. I just wish it was real life racing. That would be epic. Oh, that gets a bit hairy. Oh, even that got a bit hairy coming out of there. Jesus. Yeah, very big day. We'll be leaving here about 10 o'clock, so by the time we sort of get down to Rockhampton and set up, it will probably be close to 5, because we usually stop for about an hour because of the boys. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back home. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out what to do with my main channel. whether it becomes another sim content or I keep it as FIFA content. Well, that was a pretty okay race. Not a bad recovery after everything. But not ideal either, but it is what it is. That's part of the race. That's part of the idea. Jesus, is it only 9 o'clock? Far out. Far out. But again, I do thank you all. I thank everybody that has subscribed, been in chat, liked the content. You know, the last 9 months we've been doing this. But yeah, it's time to put it into 6th gear and make a lot more content. Actually, let's jump into, where is it? We'll jump into something else. Yeah, the GDR is probably what we'll probably jump back into. And I really like the 911. I find the 911 in the rear a bit go happy, but it's good to see that this week is very mixed with its cars, which is always nice to see. Where is it? GTA. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, if you're racing Monday night, Wednesday night, there's a high chance that we will race against each other. You can always add my PSN as well. Sounds like someone has dropped a heap of plateware. Let's see how we go with the Skyline. We've done pretty well with the Skyline in recent times. Well, that's a little wide, but we saved it. Thank you very much for whoever smashed the that 11th like for the night. Much appreciated. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing community races. So yeah, if you go hashtag or exclamation mark PSN, you'll get my PSN. But yeah, do keep an eye out. I'm just trying to work out. Just trying to work out community race. Actually, I might tomorrow. Actually, before we hit the road, I'll put a community post up in regards to what will be suited for you guys. 100 laps, 50 laps, or 2 by 25 lap sprints. Or I'll put in a rally. Rally would be different. Rally would be cool. Oh, there's a wall there. Oh, we just managed to save it. How good. I don't think it'll be quick enough, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we've got a second and a half Yeah, it'd be two 25 lap sprints. So you'd have to do, it'd be tyres. There'd be a tyre change in it, potentially 2 tyre changes in it. But there won't be any fuel. It'll just be tyres. So yeah, that's one of them, and it'll be 2 different tracks too. So it'd be 5 minutes or 10 minutes quali for the first track, and then 5-minute quali, 10-minute quali for the second track. Oh, it's too slow coming out of there. Far out. No, you'll definitely work out when you need tyres. Okay, cool. We're pushing back into the 56. I don't know I managed to get minus coming out of there, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So we need to make sure we've got at least this, well, I'm going to say half a second difference coming out onto that last, through that last tunnel. Oh, a full second. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't even know how I'm managing these times. Like, I swear to God. I'm in a bloody camp chair, a director's chair, and I'm doing a minute 50.56. Man, mind blown. My mind is blown. I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't. You'll with some of our races, your tire strategy, you picks up pretty. You work out after your first set of tires. So what I'm thinking is, with one of them, I'm doing. It will be definitely weather on the first one, and it will be starting with rain. So you'll either be intermediates or wets to start. Excuse me, and then that was very quick. I did not expect that, man. I did not expect it. But yeah, so we're going to try and get rain to start. So you'll be on wets or intermediates, and then you'll be probably pitting at some point onto intermediates or hards. Yeah, I did not expect that. Did not expect that. Look, and it puts us P1. It puts us P1. And I do not understand how we are first by 1.2. How is that even possible? Oh. It's gonna be like the world's longest pit. Yeah, Wayne, I don't even know how I'm achieving this. Like, I do not. I literally do not. To do a 5.56 in a camp chair, mind blowing. I don't even know. I don't even know. Look, someone had to do it. Might as well be me. Old 68. I'm pretty sure we've raced against him before. Now we just got to hold it for 4 laps. But yeah, I have some extras coming in as well to the stream once we are settled, which will be fun to see what happens. Why didn't that change? There's always one, man. There's always one. There's always one that hits you out the way for whatever reason. Now I've got some work to do again. Get out of the way. Oh, someone's definitely wasn't this guy. Yeah, old 68, he's I don't know if, no, I think it's a different dude. Old 68. Because yeah, I think it was an underscore 68. Yeah, because he had the Citroen. You go full knacker through there, buddy. Full knacker. Because yeah, he was in a Citroen, so I don't know why he would change into something else. Oh man, all these yellow flags everywhere. Jesus. That's one way to get past, and then one way to lose your position. You crashed there, Max. Yeah, I'd love to know who hit me, because that's... You should be stopping, man. You should be stopping. If you're going to hit anybody, out the way, because your perception of distance was not good enough, need to wait. You need to wait. It's just good sportsmanship. Going, okay, look, I was the one that knocked you out. I'm going to wait for you, because that's my bad. And I think if you're going to have drivers that are like that, and they continue to do that every time they open up sports, they should be hit with the sportsmanship video that we all get the first 50 races. The fact you get half a second penalty for crashing out onto that wall is ridiculous. The fact I saved it though, not too bad. Not too bad. There's no point overtaking because I've got to copy some prison time. It just happens sometimes, doesn't it? Sit in first and then someone always has to hit you. Look, I actually like this track because it's very quick in comparison to doing the Jeez, a bunch of people just leaving. What's going on there? Don't know how we managed to get through there, but wow. Okay. Final lap. Oh, it does. Some nights you just get drivers that just have no care. And it's just not needed, man. It's just not needed. Apparently I'm 2.5 seconds quicker than what I'm on at the moment. So looking at the time difference, I've got to be pushing pretty hard to knock out that fastest lap on this lap. Oh, someone spun out here. Max. Someone else has spun out. What do we got? I don't think we're going to be able to manage. No. If we got a 57 though. We got a 57. I'm going to say it was Gypsy Moth or Rogue that pushed me out the way. It's got to be one of those two. 230 subscribers. Thank you so very much for whoever just recently subscribed. Much appreciated. Welcome to the pit crew, and hopefully my content is obviously worthy of your subscription. But so thank you very much. Yeah, I would suggest, Wayne, if you're going to try and get a rhythm, watch someone that's like fast, just to try and work out braking zones, cornering, because I did that on Monday night. I don't think you were in, but yeah, Monday night I think I went from a 57.8 to then it was a 56 6.5, I'm pretty sure. We'll have a look at that at the end. But yeah, it's all about just trying to hit sort of apexes. I've noticed when it comes through that back, once you sort of come out of that corner tunnel. So I'll show you on this one, in this first lap. We won't try smash records or anything, but what I have found is okay. So we're starting here, which is good. So as you sort of come in, obviously you want to be far closer to the wall, but you want to sort of start accelerating through here. You should be into about third. Keep coming, and sort of kiss the ripple strip. But as you come into this corner, sort of throw your car over that line. You'll come over this crest. You want to cross that line. Now, tires hit there, sort of stay straight, and then come into here, and you should be able to avoid, but you don't want to go full throttle over there. You don't want to go full throttle. So as we sort of come into the beginning, you want to come into here, obviously, you know, keep going. I usually find that the last couple of cars we've tried, maxing out at 5th, I always get down to about 2nd, sort of get as close as you can to that corner, then sort of throw it back, and then you should be able to get in there, then gradually hit the accelerator, come through, hit there. So what we'll do is all from behind, so it's a lot easier to see. I sort of kiss there. As we come over the crest, jump into the brakes, and then you want to sort of hit the tires onto the yellow, and as you come out, you're almost kissing that ripple strip again. Back out wide, hitting the brakes, tires onto the yellow. I obviously don't know what view you hit, and as you come out, kiss that ripple strip, kiss this ripple strip. You should be able to come out wide. Then you want to sort of head towards this wall, hit the brakes, come into 2nd, sort of come through into this line here, and then sort of come out kissing this ripple strip. Then obviously gun down, let's go. Obviously it's a lot slower, it feels a lot slower anyway from the rear. Obviously keep going. Again, that whole maxing out 5th gear. Go underscore exclamation mark, hit the brakes here, down into 3rd, I have found, exclamation mark PSN, and then you sort of almost slide into that wall, come back out into 3rd, then onto the brakes, down into 2nd, sort of try and kiss this ripple strip, stay straight, kiss this ripple strip, gear up, then down into 2nd, get as close as the wall as possible, tires onto that ripple strip, and then wide. So then brake, cut. Now you want to come into here, then sort of start hitting the accelerator out to the ripple strip, kiss the ripple strip. Again, this one you want to sort of drive over the ripple strip, because as you come into the crest, you want to sort of get the car in line with that ripple strip. So it means you can sort of come through here at max, which that max speed is about 200. You can sort of you can sort of hit it at. But yeah, go exclamation mark PSN Panda, and that will come up. Actually, there we go, that sounds a bit better now. But yeah, I'll do a quick lap. So obviously that corner's a bit ordinary in comparison. Still in the second, probably too slow with that anyway. Actually, let's restart that, and we'll start again from a faster video, if that makes sense. So obviously close to here, start accelerating out. Gets that ripple strip. You can sort of drive over this one, which will drag you over to this side of the road, over this one. Off we go, sort of avoid the wall. Usually I can avoid the wall. And then, actually we'll start that again as well. Yeah, exclamation mark PSN Panda. So close to the wall, keeping pressure on it, kissing that ripple strip, sort of coming over that, gear up, over this one, through here. See, we're doing about 201, and we keep going. Then the lap starts. So 55.56 is my best so far. Down to second, sort of kiss this ripple strip, get as close as we can there. Sort of just tapping the accelerator coming through. Now, because we're straight, accelerate hard. It's I am Mick T. Anyway, there, Panda. On the brakes, tyres into the yellow. Out to the ripple strip, slightly kiss to the other one. Slightly kiss those left tyres on the yellow. Kiss this ripple strip. Kiss that ripple strip. Towards this wall. Down into second. Still keeping on a bit of throttle. And there we go. Out wide. Full accelerator. Full throttle. Up into fifth. Keep it into fifth if you're happy. You can change up if you want. I usually find you drop a kilometre or two. See third, sort of come as close to that wall, brake into second, almost into that ripple strip. Kiss this one. We're into third, downshift into second. I was trying to get closer to that wall, but that's fine. You can sort of come out wide here, cut across, and then brakes. Get it close to this wall again, and then accelerate sort of as you get past it. Kiss the ripple strip. Ripple strip through the middle, over the crest, over that ripple strip. You can sort of ease off the accelerator as you come over if you want, as long as you're close to the close to that line. But Panda, I will put it in for you. That should be coming up with PSN. There we go. That should keep you going. So yeah, obviously that was 57.34. But obviously, you know, you got to sit there and you got to really dial yourself in when it comes to hitting those better times. But just remember too, you can watch, you know, people in the top 100s qualifying videos over and over again. You can also set it as a ghost as well to sort of chase, and you can it means you can sort of see what's happening and correct when you are driving as well. It's another video that I would love to do is track guides, but I just don't think I'm good enough at it yet. All the tracks, I'm obviously not an A+ driver or an A driver, but we are getting there slowly. So I hope that made all sense to you, Wayne. I wouldn't say it's the tyres, it's just understanding how to throw the car. Throw the car. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just exclamation mark next time exclamation mark PSN there, Panda. But yeah, I hope that made sense to you, Wayne. Thanks very much, Murphy. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we can see you Monday as well. Caboose. Accept Panda. Let's see what happens. Who said there's a Red Devil? Must be down the end. Oh yeah, number 9. 9th. But yeah, we've probably got two more races in us, and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, thanks again, Murphy, for dropping in, or Akfe as we know you in the lobbies. But yeah, the fact that we hit 2:30 tonight, insane. Crazy. If you're new around here, do subscribe. It is free. You now do become a Pit Crew member by subscribing. And then we've also got, looks like a Hello Kitty Lamborghini behind us. No, just anime girls. But I do thank you all for joining tonight. It's telling me we're peaking at 11 concurrent viewers at the moment. That's insane. Three, no, almost. 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully we don't get booted like we did last race. Just remember too, Wayne, if you haven't received a P1, oh, that was a bug on my neck. If you haven't received a P1, it will come. It will come. Oh, very wide, Jesus. It will come. I think mine took until April to get my P1, so I think I was doing, it's like 4 months of racing until I got a P1. Jesus Christ. There's no way that Lamborghini is that fast. Probably anywhere from about 7:20 through till about 10 o'clock at the moment, Bart. Thank you very much for jumping in the stream. Welcome. Yeah, Monday and Wednesday at the moment. Yeah. 7:20 or 7:25 usually Monday and Wednesday at the moment, and then eventually we will get to Friday night streams, and then we will get into some community races as well. Community races are really fun. First one we ever did was Bathurst, 100 laps there. Yeah, do also keep an eye, subscribe there too, Barty. I do update my community posts quite often as well, in regards to if I am streaming or not. just because of family and kids. And I do update every week what the races are. Yeah, oh look, trust me, I do want to do a Bathurst 1000. I think that would be absolutely epic. But yeah, it comes down to everybody else that wants to join in those particular races as well, because I think nothing's worse than trying to attempt those things and it's really yourself and to others. But yeah, I want to sort of build up a few more community streams, and then seeing what we can achieve in those spaces before we do like proper races. Like proper like races in reference to, you know, DTM or Fiat Supercars or Formula One. Oh, kissing the wall's not ideal. But yeah, we did 50 laps of Spa last time with weather, and that was quite a fun one. And the thing is too, you don't have to be a certain, you know, level of driver. It's all for fun. Yeah, definitely. More the merrier, I say. I think we had 13 in our last 13 races in our last community race. Just being on the road has been a bit difficult to do these longer races, because I do know that you know, we do end up finishing at about 11:30 p.m. Whereabouts are you located, Barty? What internet do you have? Like, who's your provider? Well, Telstra's usually pretty good. Wow. Did not expect to finish P1 like that. Wow. Wow, that was not expected at all. 9.22 seconds. What in the world? What in the world? But yeah, do subscribe so you do see what's going on, because obviously I stream Monday to Friday, Monday and Wednesday at the moment. Sorry, I do keep the community posts up to date. And look at that pole position, fastest lap, clean race, all three of them, the trifecta, and some monies. Probably that, to be fair. That's probably my biggest winning margin. Let's add that to the library. Yeah, I'd probably say 9 seconds was my biggest winning margin. But yeah, let's... well, one more. We've definitely got one more race left in us, I think. Where are we at? We're at 2 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks. So that's definitely got to... actually, we'll call it a night there. We'll call it a night there. We can still sit and chat. Look, so looking at my record, or my racing statistics, 314 races, which is quite a lot. I was just having a look last night, and we have done 100 videos. So that's shorts, long form, and streams. We've done, I think it was 44 streams so far. So yeah, 314 races, 10 P1s, which is okay, and 98 top 5s, which again, I think is actually not too bad at all. Let's bring up the large camera and go from there so I can have a look at, that's the window of the caravan behind us. So that P1 win gave us a good little jump. Okay, cool. Feels about 22.4. However you judge that as people. But yeah. There we go. We'll finish on a high. Because we've been finishing in I think the last race was a pretty ordinary. But let's give the Skyline a service and a wash before we finish up. That's always fun. But yeah, what I'm actually I've been thinking about doing is, when I need to get probably a 15-meter long USB cord, which would be hilarious. Which is no big deal as well. So when we get back into our place, what I have been thinking is getting a GoPro and putting it in above the door. So if I have to go to the toilet or whatever, I just go, I'll be right back. You guys get to see the full room. And then it means that you guys get to see the setup and I'll just have a message across the screen. Be right back. Which I think will be pretty cool. But yeah, I think for it to work, I need to have a 15-meter long USB cable, USB-C, whatever it is. Just no big deal with that. But yes, we will call it a night. It's always more fun when you finish on a P1. But yeah, there's a lot of changes to come for the channel, which I'm looking forward to. You guys are going to be along for the ride. I do think I'm going to say Barty's just recently subscribed, so it puts us at 231. Let's go. It's actually been a big stream tonight. 139 views, which is about 100 more than we had on Monday, which is weird. But yeah, I do thank you all for joining in for this stream. And yeah, if you have any questions, do hit me up in the just comment on one of the community posts or a video. Happy to answer questions. I'm looking forward to bringing back livery videos. So if you have any brands that you want to see done, let me know. I'll note that down. But yeah, because I'm really loving my Gatorade GT3 GTR all the time. Just love using it. Probably a couple of things I'll probably remove is the scratches off the front corner and the rub mark on the driver's side vent. But yeah, until Monday, make sure you have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And until then, stay safe and peace.